Welcome to the Sabrosa podcast, your underground hub.
Welcome back to the Sabrosa podcast. I'm going to keep it brief because I have an intro now. So we're here with good food music in the motherfucking building. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. This is my first pod back out there a couple of weeks, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized, ready to go back to the war zone, the jungle. But I'm back. I first want to say thank you for coming because I don't know, like ever since I first heard your beat set in the Winging It event with JaeFrm JERZ, I was like tapped in. So I appreciate you being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So let's just get right into it because we have a lot to cover, clearly. So I definitely want to get into the, like, when I was researching you and everything, doing my due diligence and everything, I found something very interesting. And it said, good food. It says, guiding our own dreams and finding our destination.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. Because it's like, what is your interpretation of that? Guiding out our own dreams and finding out our destination. So that's like kind of deep.
In a way, yeah. You know, I mean, I just like playing with acronyms and stuff like that. You know, like my first album, Crumbs, stands for creating raw underground music by sounds. You know, but yeah, it was just something that I was just playing around with, like, and this was years ago before like I even was like making beats and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. You're like, when I went back to your discography, like over 10 years ago, I noticed that, like, for example, like your Good Brain tape and your earlier tapes, like, you're so versatile. You have up tempos, you have down tempos, you have like techno, you have like underground, like rap, raw beats, like you play around with all kinds of sounds. So tell us a little bit about how that started for you. Like, how did music come into your life?
Well, like when I first started like making beats, like, you know, like it was like my cousins and things like that, a couple friends, like they would, like, you know, rap and things like that. I was super young. I was like 13, 14. But nobody was like making like, you know, the beats. They were all rapping over stuff that was just like, you know, already
like on the
out
internet
there. You know, yeah, exactly.
They were just like hearing like instrumentals that were already like
right, you know,
on the radio,
you know. So yeah, I mean, but like even when that time was happening, like I didn't really like tap into the beats that like I really fully wanted to make, you know. That came like a couple years later. But yeah, that was like my first introduction to actually like wanted to create music, just because it was like around me so much, you know. I wanted to.
And how old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 36.
Okay, so that was like, you've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah. That's
like perfect proof that you've been doing this for a minute. So the inspiration came from your family members, like kind of like rapping, and you were like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna just do a beat.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I didn't even know how to like even approach it, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know what sampling was when I was like making beats. Like, I had just like found a program that one of the other kids had found that, you know, we was just always hanging around, and we were just making like these weird ass beats on this thing called Mod Plug, and it's probably still around, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
But it wasn't until like a couple years later that I met this kid Parlay, and he introduced me to like another side of like, you know, just like, you know, programs and things like that. And then right there I really started to like understanding like how sampling works and things like that.
Which sampling is like super dope because you do a great job of sampling.
Thank you.
The stuff that you have sampled, like you have some recent releases like the West Side Gun ones that you have, and you have like some recent ones that are, like, I think there was like Simono remix, and like you have like a couple on your Bandcamp, and I was like, yo, he does a really good job of sampling. And then you also put like some really creative visuals together for your beats too, like on Instagram.
Like
your animations,
right? With
the beats,
right.
I'm like, yo, that's actually really creative. Like, you're not just like a beat maker, like you're overall like creative person.
Yeah, I try to tap into a little bit of everything if I could, you know.
Yeah. So working with different artists, right? How do you go about that? Like when you're going to work with X set artists, right? Like, do you listen to their music beforehand so you can get a notion of how, like, what they like, or do you just give them a bunch of stuff and just let them pick?
Nah, definitely.
Or do you cook like for them specifically?
Nah, I definitely always gotta maybe be like a fan of their music first, you know. So I already know, you know, what they would like, because I mean every artist is different, you know. So, but at the same time, I try to challenge them too, give them something different, you know.
That's what I'm saying, because sometimes like when you're creating per se, right? I'm sure that you already have a vision for whatever track beat you're making, right? You probably already have a vision for it. So
Like as I'm making it?
Yeah. Do you?
Sometimes no.
Really?
Yeah. Nah, you know, as I'm making something else could come about as I'm creating something, and
True.
you know, and if it feels good, I'll continue with that.
Have you ever been surprised before, like somebody like rap over a beat they take it somewhere, you're like, whoa, I didn't even think about that flow on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
what are some of your favorite people to sample? Like what genre?
I don't even know. I
feel like you're
from,
so versatile.
I feel like it's not even like what I want to sample. It's mostly like what I haven't like sampled, you know, things like that. But I mean, I'm all over the place. I love like sampling like Brazilian music, you know, Korean funk.
That's cool.
You know, stuff like that.
That's different.
You know, like
that's exactly what I thought about when I was listening to like your SoundCloud stuff. Like everything is so different. Like everything is different. I'm like, yo, he could work with anyone. Like that ass.
I feel like I could have a little bit of something for everybody. You know, but you know,
given the opportunity, would you like stay independent, like as an independent producer, or would you like sign with a major label?
I feel like I don't know if I would like totally sign with like a major label, but like I wouldn't be opposed to working with a major label, you know,
if given the right circumstances.
Yeah,
right?
Of course, you know, like if they want to do like an album or something like that, and you know everything is right on paper, then why not?
Yeah, right. How do you feel about like producers, a lot of producers starting to rap now?
I mean, that's been happening for the longest. I'm not opposed to it. If you could rap, you could rap. I think it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, you know. And I feel like you know, because like the producers know what they want to hear over their beats more than anything. So, yeah.
What about for performing? Because you do perform, like you did the Donut Lounge. I've seen like your Instagrams, like you do different beat sets. Like, do you get nervous at all for those? Like, do you feel like jitters, or you're just like, yo, I got this?
All the time. There's always that pre-anxiety, you know,
right?
Before the show. Absolutely, you know. But then once like, I start, then it kind of just like it goes away. But those jitters never go away.
Yeah, I would be like, I always like for example, like for my birthday party, I was like DJing for like 2 hours, and I was like freaking out because I was like, yo, what if people don't like the songs that I pick?
I feel
that's
you. I'm more like, man, I hope like, you know, my laptop doesn't like die, or like just like the program shuts down. I'm like, you know,
has that happened to you before?
I don't think that has happened, but I've definitely have had like, you know, some like janky laptops where I'm like trying to do things, and you know they could easily mess up at any given moment, but I've been all right. Yeah.
I'd be super nervous. That's why I'm like terrified of like ever, like, because I like to make beats like on the low.
Okay.
So I'm like I would ever be scared to like even play it like in a place, because I'm
you
like,
sure you gotta slip
speaker
them
will
right
probably
in.
like blow out with my luck.
Nah.
I'm like, yo, no. I'm like terrified. And I look up to that. I think you're super dope. You also work with Crime Apple too, right? Like you worked with Crime Apple, I think I've seen, and then you recently went to Chicago.
Yeah, I was just there.
How was that?
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I was there with my friend Rich Jones, you know, hung out, ate a lot of good food while we was out there, you know.
Talk about good food.
Had a great time, yeah. We played a show while we was out there. That was fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but yeah, I've definitely worked with Crime.
How's that?
I mean it's cool. It's good. I always love what he does, you know, and he definitely surprises me every time, you know, like when I hear the music.
Yeah. I like his stuff. I like his stuff, so I'm like knowing that you guys have worked together, I can see that cuz his stuff is pretty dope. Like he's a good rapper, and he's like from Jersey, right?
Yeah,
like,
he's from Jersey,
here. Yeah. I think I seen him like one time. Pretty good, nice guy. He's a
cool dude, yeah, for sure.
Talk about good food. Like I always see you're into good wine.
Yeah, at times too.
Good wine, good cheeses, good food.
Yeah, all around. Why not?
What's your favorite cuisine?
My favorite cuisine? I don't know. I would Sam. I love a lot of Asian food.
Asian food?
Yeah, you know.
What wine would you pair that with?
What wine I would pair? Depends what I'm having, honestly. Like, you know, if I'm having like some noodles, I'd probably have like, you know, a light red, you know.
Okay.
Depending.
I know you know about wine. That's why I'm asking you these questions. Because I'm like, yo,
a little bit, but
I be seeing you post
too
like
much.
these like fancy wine bottles, and I'm like, yo, Good Food knows his wine.
I just be knowing what I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you like the good stuff. Like you like the good food. Like your name goes with it. Like you get the good eats going on.
I try.
Asian food. I like Asian food too. I don't know how to make sushi though.
Sushi, I mean, I've never, you know, made sushi, like put it together, but yeah, I love sushi too. What
are some people that you would like to work with in the future, or maybe that you're already working with that you could tell us?
That I would like to work with, that I haven't.
Who would you like to work with? If you're not already working with them.
Definitely STNAC would be one of them.
Okay.
You know, I would love to, like, you know, get a couple tracks in or something. I feel like that would be dope. But like I got a couple, like, you know, things coming out, you know, in the works. Yeah, like I'm doing something with Fatboy Sharif.
Fatboy Sharif, shout out to Fatboy
Yeah,
Sharif.
that's the homie, you know.
Yeah, man. Good guy.
Definitely a good guy, you know. He definitely has a interesting ear for beats and for music, you know. I love his perspective.
Yeah, he's very humble, nice dude, but he's also very animated, and he's also so talented.
Yeah.
So it's like a combination of everything. It just makes like a great person. Always the same energy from the first time I ever met him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you don't get that a lot from people. So when you do meet people like that, you like remember them.
Definitely.
Very talented too.
Absolutely.
So that's what's up.
Absolutely.
Shout out to that. Shout out to that.
I don't know when it's coming out, but you know, we're definitely brewing.
I feel like there's a lot of shit working. And not only are you good food, good producing, you also got acting skills, because I seen you on JaeFrm JERZ video.
Oh, that shit was fun.
That shit was dope.
That shit was fun. Yeah.
Yo, you was like giving the briefcase coming out the car on your fucking paid in full shit. I don't know.
Word up.
Yo,
word up.
Y'all did such a great job in that video. Like, it
that
was dope.
Fun.
I thought it was like a movie scene. I'm not even gonna lie. It that's what it looked like.
That's what it definitely looked like. That's what it felt like.
It was
even
good.
After seeing
you
it,
got good acting skills, man.
I'm trying, you know.
Is that something that you're gonna go into? Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think so.
If given the right bag,
it's like, yo, we want you for this. Like,
yo, fuck it, why not?
Why not? Let's see what's up.
Why not? How do you feel about the AI production that's now? The AI, like the artificial intelligence making its way to the music industry.
Shit, I mean, I don't even know enough about it to even make like a comment. You know, but from what I've seen, it's definitely trippy.
Have you seen at least like the Drake verse that came out?
Well, it was like the Drake and Weeknd, right?
Yeah, something like that. It was like on Twitter. I think it's like scrubbed off the internet now.
I mean, I haven't heard like I don't know if I heard like the official song. I heard like it was I don't know it might have been like a TikTok video or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm listening to the song and I'm like I don't know. It did sound a little weird, but it did sound like Drake and the Weeknd.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just trippy to even hear something like that.
Yo, it's crazy how people could like make that.
Yeah.
It's scary because, but then again, there was actually an artist. It's not like, it wasn't like a mainstream artist. It's like one of those artists that's like famous off TikTok, like type thing, like that has like their music like independently. And I think she said, she was like, which is actually smart. She think properly. She said, yo, whoever wants to use the AI with my verse, like with my voice, will go 50-50 on royalties. Because think about it, they're going to do it anyway.
Why not? Fuck it.
That's crazy. Like you could, because think about it. You could create a whole nother identity as you, like a whole, like a twin, like a virtual twin. And then that entity is like a whole separate entity making money. And then you're you. So that's like two people. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like if that's, because I didn't know much about it, but I've been learning more and more about it. And I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like it just comes down to money. It comes down
Word
to
up. I feel like those are like the main intentions behind it. Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but I think it's definitely the future of the music industry.
I mean, they're already shit. Is that person making money from that song?
No.
No? It's on Spotify though, right? So
somebody's making money from it.
I feel like that's definitely,
But then again, like streaming kind of how do you feel about streaming? Like do you think streaming messed up the game?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Me too.
Absolutely.
I think it did because I just feel like artists don't get paid like their due diligence. Like, and that's why platforms like Bandcamp are important.
Absolutely.
Because that's how people get what they deserve. Because they can, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like today I was watching like a lot of different videos of like production wise. Like I was watching I think it was like a comedian. I think it was like Chris Tucker and like them. They did like Friday and they got like $5,000. The movie grossed 300 million.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Chris Tucker and what's the other guy's name? The gentleman that passed away, the other comedian. He's like the older guy, like what's his name? I'm about to look it up.
They only got paid $5,000 for the movie.
$5,000 each. Kid you not.
Shit, that sounds like that Napoleon Dynamite because he only
Dr. Dre. It was Dr. Dre, Chris Tucker, and John Witherspoon.
Oh, well,
they got 5,000.
Damn.
Each. The movie got 300. So like that's the type of shit that be happening. And then they were comparing that to like artists and producers and things like that they like for certain tracks they get a certain amount of money and then it grosses all this money. So,
right.
I don't know. That's why it's kind of good to stay independent, stay underground because.
Well, I mean, I feel like in situations like that, I feel like before even like doing something like that, I feel like something should be like on paper or something.
Right.
I don't know what was the deal, but shit, if they only got paid $5,000. Yeah, something's got to give. I would have lowered up.
That shit is crazy, and that's like a perfect example of what the fuck be happening. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. So, do you have any plans for this summer?
I'm supposed to be doing Cali.
Nice. Me too. I'm supposed to go to Cali this summer too.
That should be fun. I think maybe hopefully, like June. Yeah. So,
that's good.
See what's up.
I've never been to California.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited, but then again, I'm a little bit nervous. But I'm excited. I don't know. I think I watched too much Baddies West.
What's that?
It's like this reality show on Zeus, and these girls be like fighting, and then it's like they be like in California shit, and it's like I can handle myself, but they be bugging, like they be ragging each other, and I'm like, damn, that's how Cali is. Like, you can't even look at somebody and they're gonna like punch you in the face. I don't know how I feel about that, but I think if I could survive in New York, I'm good.
Word, I can see that. I mean, you know anybody out there?
No.
No, so it's gonna be like
I'm supposed to be going out there to do like 2 podcasts. And then I want to like, see the city and stuff, because there's like 2 podcasts that I'm supposed to do out there.
Okay.
That I'm kind of excited about. But I don't know. I don't know anyone that lives out there.
Okay.
One of my homegirls moved out there, but then she moved right back to Florida. She said she hated it. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
All right.
I don't know. How do you do you ever have like producer's block, or like do you ever feel like you have to like shut down for a couple days or a couple weeks?
Yeah, breaks are always good. Yeah. But I feel like if I ever feel like if I'm like making a beat or something like that, and I feel like it's not like, I guess, going the way I'm doing it, I'll just try to just switch up the mood, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like listen to something different.
Nah, not even listen to something different. Just try to do just something completely different. I'll just leave it alone.
Revisit it later.
Yeah. Or not even. I'll probably just delete it and just keep it moving.
Yeah, you're like, damn, for real? Have you ever sat there for mad hours and just deleted it, like, fuck it?
What's up?
Have you ever sat there for mad hours and then you just like, fuck this, like get pissed off, delete it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What? Do you know how to play instruments? Like,
I mean, I could play like piano a little bit. I know a couple chords, guitar, a little bit, but I'm not like.
Yeah, but I mean, you could always play it like, virtually, like on the computer or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
You always add it.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. Yeah. I took a couple lessons, when I was younger, so it definitely, helps.
That's cool.
Yeah, understanding like,
I only learned how to play the flute and the clarinet.
I mean, shit.
Oh, it started with the recorder.
The recorder.
Yo, remember the recorder?
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody.
Damn, that's throwback. Do they even do that anymore?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I don't even know.
Yo, they probably don't. They probably don't do that no more. They probably don't make them learn how to play instruments no more in school.
I feel like they probably. No, they definitely do.
They probably put them like on
like
Logic.
art classes. Yeah, I feel like art is still like.
But I don't think it's like a recorder. Like everybody gets a recorder anymore.
Maybe not.
I feel like
we should find out though.
We should find out. I feel like out here needs better like musical. Don't you think? Needs a better like musical programs and stuff.
Like for the city?
Yeah. Don't you think that would be cool?
Yeah, definitely.
Like we could all get up and go somewhere like in the summer outside and just like teach kids how to like mix, and like they could do their little like, that would be cool.
Okay. I mean, yeah, they definitely be having like programs like that in like Jersey City. I did that a couple summers ago.
Oh, you did? How was it?
That was fun. It was like mostly like second graders and things like that, third graders. It was like, and then like little like, a couple like sixth graders. It was cool. Yeah, it was
That's
like
actually cool. It's like a mentor type of thing.
Yeah, it was like an after school program type of thing. Yeah, it was fun.
That's cool. Yeah, the most I haven't done anything like that. I've actually helped people like with their podcasts, but I've never like done it like in person, if that makes sense. Like, they'll hit me up for information. I share them like a lot of information, but I've never like gone anywhere like help. That'll be cool. Maybe one day. I'm like, maybe one day. What do you feel about like the current state of music right now? Like, how do you feel about like mainstream music versus like independent underground music?
I mean, music right now I feel like is really good. There's definitely a lot of good music out there, regardless if it's like mainstream or like underground. There's an abundance of music, so it's something for everybody out there.
That's how I feel too. I feel like not everything on the radio is not everything that's out there, and people need to know that. That's why I do what I do. Dead ass. Because I feel like people just need to know that like it's not all like what's on the radio. Like there's like super dope producers like Good Food. There's super dope catalogs like all over the place. And like I feel like nowadays I'm listening to more instruments, like more beats than anything.
Another
I
one.
don't know if it's the age. Or maybe like 31 now. I just turned 31. And I just feel like I don't want to listen that much to lyrics that much anymore.
Yeah, be like that. Yeah, I'm
Is
also
something
listening
wrong with me?
Nah, there's a handful of people out there, more than a handful of people that just listen to. I'm one of them that just strictly listens to like just instrumental music.
Yo, I wake up in the morning and I dead ass just turn on instrumentals, and that's all I listen to the whole day. Like today, I just listened to all since like 3 days ago. I've been listening to all your stuff.
Shit, thank you.
But today, all day, it was all your stuff all day.
Damn, thank you.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, this is a vibe. That's what I'm telling you. I'm like talking to you about it because it's like dope. Because I feel like you could work with anyone. Like, guys, please tap in with Good Food, man. He got beats for sale. You feel me? He got you. Like,
Always.
tap in with him because he's very talented. I feel like I could see you, like, honestly, I could see you doing like a Doja Cat song.
Shit, I definitely. I mean, I made like a remix of Doja Cat.
Yeah,
remix.
the Moo.
Yeah.
The Moo remix. Yes, I did hear that. And I was like, no, he didn't do that.
No, that was fun.
That was dope. That whole concept made her famous.
Yeah, that mood track. That shit is so hard.
But isn't that crazy how you could do something like so crazy like that and just go viral one time and be famous? Same thing happened with Ice Spice. She actually did the Bust It challenge on TikTok. That's how she got famous. Yo,
Word.
she went viral and then she became Ice Spice.
Wow.
I didn't even know that until this week.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And then that's why I'm like, yo, that's crazy. You could just go viral for anything and then boom. That's nuts, yo. That's crazy. It is what it is.
You know.
Do you have any hobbies outside of Good Food, making beats? Like, do you play any sports?
I used to, I used to play a lot of baseball when I was younger and stuff. I played soccer, I played basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as much, But I'll go hiking.
Hiking is cool.
I love watching movies.
What kind of movies?
It depends what my mood is in.
Do you like scary movies?
Sure, yeah.
I don't. I hate scary movies.
It's been a minute since I've seen actually no, I saw I guess what was it, Hereditary? I guess if you consider that like a scary movie, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Hereditary is called?
Yeah.
What is it about? Is
it
it like a family or something?
Yeah, definitely.
It's always a family.
Yeah,
It's
it
always a
deals
family.
with like this family and like kind of like this almost type of like I guess like witchcraft type of thing. And then like like the mom, like the grandma, she was like like in this like kind of like cult type of thing. Yeah, and like the daughter, the little girl, she ended up kind of like inheriting type of like I guess like what she had.
What?
Yeah.
And then they started killing each other.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, or
Always gory stuff.
but it was good. It was just like really interesting how like the director filmed it and like the way it was edited. It was really dope. Yeah.
Scary
Like the mom,
movies.
she made like these like she used to do like these like figurines and like the movie would be like incorporated with that. It was dope.
Oh my goodness, I'll be scared. Like the only scary movie that I felt like was decent, which is about to sound crazy, is Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. I don't think I saw that.
The Jigsaw movies that they're like, okay, so the Jigsaw movies, it's like this guy and he has like this mask on. It's like a pig.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like circles on his cheeks. And then he tells like it starts off with like a group of like let's say 7 people. And then he says, okay, this room, you're all going to be tested. And then they like, he locks them all in there. And then like, let's say they have like 6 seconds No, 6
Is this
minutes.
the Saw movies you talk about?
Yeah, the Jigsaw
okay.
movies.
Word. Okay, yeah, I seen like the first like maybe like 2. I think there was.
Those movies is the only scary movies that I
Okay.
could see. Because
Okay.
it's like not really scary, it's like gory.
I feel you. Word, yeah.
But they're like crazy, those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember those.
And The Exorcism too. I saw that one.
I remember seeing that.
I only saw that one once because that was really creepy and I don't mess with spiritual stuff. Like I was like, whoa, I might like something might come through the screen. I think that stuff like that be happening. So I watched that one time and that was it.
But yeah, I enjoy
You don't feel like that? You're Dominican. You don't feel like some shit's gonna come through the screen? You're not a little bit superstitious?
Oh no, definitely. But I mean, but like I know I'm like watching a movie, so
Yeah, but you said you don't get scared of scary movies. I do, so that's probably why I think that. Yo, for real. Have you sampled like merengue or bachata before, like salsa?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It maybe not like in your traditional sense, you
Yeah.
know, like as like, but yeah, I've sampled like Willie Colon. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Or I imagine like sampling like Hector Lavoe or something.
Yeah,
be
Hector
dope.
Lavoe's definitely been sampled before.
Yeah, that'll be dope. He has a great voice
Mm-hmm.
for sampling. That'll be dope.
And great instrumentation too.
Salsa, but that like salsa was like 70s.
Like if
Right.
you're talking, yeah, like the
Hector
top.
Lavoe was like like
yeah,
70s.
yeah, that was like the Fania era.
Yo,
Yeah.
those it's like the saxophones or was
the
it what's that?
trombone.
The yeah, yo, those sounds are like something else.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like even till this day I feel like I've never heard anything like it.
Like what, like salsa?
Like yeah, like
Oh,
that
no, for
like
sure,
that
yeah.
era of salsa.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fania. I mean, they started it. Yeah, Johnny Pacheco coined the term.
Yo.
You know.
I don't even like salsa like that, but I love listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't dance it, if that makes sense.
I feel you. Yeah, not for sure. Yeah.
But it's
yeah, same
evolved,
here.
but I like the old school.
Yeah.
And I like palo too.
And like what?
Palo?
What's
like
that?
Dominican palo? Like
Who's
the
that?
old, like the drums.
Okay.
I feel like that's where my love for drums came from.
Mm.
From listening to a lot of palo songs when I was a kid.
Okay.
And I think that's why till this day I fuck with drums.
Mm. Okay. That's
Like
okay.
and I used to dance a lot of palo. Like I used to have to go dance in like Dominican festivals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like that's why I love drums. Like 808 snares.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shit. Every time I hear it, I'm like, yo.
The drums is the root of the music.
Yeah. I feel like that's how you could feel it, right?
Yeah.
Like even on my theme intro, I put a Latin percussion in it.
And the what?
I put a Latin percussion over the drums.
Okay. That's what's
A
up.
guira.
A guida.
Yeah. I didn't even know that a guira's name in English was a Latin percussion until the other day.
I mean, it's considered, yeah, but I don't know if that's like
You think it's really a Latin percussion?
I mean, this is a percussion in general.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
Yeah, it's a percussion instrument.
It is.
Yeah, my cousin plays guida.
Guira's dope.
Yeah. He played with a whole bunch of like, you know, he played with Aventura. He was on tour
Oh
with them.
shit, for real?
Yeah, my cousin was, you know, like he was one of the best.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Aventura's fucking
Yeah.
legendary shit.
Uh-huh.
And yo, it's crazy how they could come back again and again and again and sell out the garden.
Shit. I believe it.
Imagine
Romeo's one of the
fucking playing
best.
Aventura.
That dude's reign is impeccable.
Crazy.
You know?
So much, so many things you've worked on, so many years of music,
Mm-hmm.
so much, so many things you've created. Like, is there anything in specific that is like your prized possession or was your favorite out of everything that you've made? And then I have a question.
Nah. Everything I made always had like, you know, it was like its moment, you know, so I appreciate like, you know, all of my projects.
I've noticed too that earlier on in your creating, you would make whole beat tapes mostly, right? And then I saw that you progressively went to just releasing just like singles.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Is there a reason for that?
No, I feel like the year that I did like the singles and stuff like that was just mostly just like a challenge to myself
Yeah.
to get that stuff done.
That's actually dope.
Yeah.
It seems to me, my interpretation of it is like, oh, he got more exclusive over time. That was my interpretation. Like, oh, you gotta be tapped in to get that tape, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? To get that Google Drive link. I was like, yo, that's dope. Because it's like progressively your work. I saw like you started posting less and less, but it just ended up. It was always great from the beginning, but I felt like it progressively got crazier and crazier, and that's why I felt like you stopped posting that much.
Well, like the music.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I was like, he's just keeping it to himself.
I mean, I have so much music that is just not out. That's why I'm kind of just like doing this too, like, you know, doing a lot of like, you know, just release.
Besides music, is there other things that you would want to work on, like production of, you know, like maybe a movie or like more music videos and or like videos that don't have to do music, like like movies or like short films or things like that?
I mean,
that type of production.
I've never done a movie, but I feel like I kind of have like a little bit of knowledge of at least how I can approach it or attack it, you know. But aside from that, I feel like I want to just start doing more like merch, like more clothes and stuff like that, you know, more shirts. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna like.
You have merch coming?
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, I'm just, you know, just working on like the designs and stuff like that. But I do have a shirt that I'm gonna be dropping soon.
That's dope.
Yeah,
because actually your logo, like the mouth, that's actually pretty dope.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
that's actually pretty dope. So I'm excited to see it. I'm tapped in.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually on the same boat too. I'm in the middle of trying to pick out what kind of shirts I want to make for the pod with the logo, but I just don't want to. You don't want to just slap something on. You know.
Yeah, no,
you want
never.
to think about it.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Good luck.
Not quality. What happened?
I said good luck.
Oh, thanks. You know, I mean, this is gonna be. I've put out shirts. I've done already two.
Where could everybody get them? Do you have any or via DM?
I don't have any right now. I usually only make like really small batches of shirts. You know,
I'm there for the next drop then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tapped in.
That.
I'm definitely gonna get one. Because hell yeah. Is it gonna be the logo?
No, I usually have kind of like an idea of like how like what the shirt design is gonna be and stuff. Like the next one is kind of gonna be like it's gonna have like a spilt milk type of thing. And
that's cool.
Say, and then on the back is gonna I got a whole thing.
Yeah, we don't want to reveal too much. We don't reveal too much, but yo guys, you already know, tap in with good food. Get that merch popping. Support. Love is free. You already know. But so more merch, if given the opportunity, more production and like other things, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You know, just aside from like hip hop stuff, you know, definitely working on more like, you know, dance stuff, house stuff.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, would you do more like pop and like other stuff?
Why not? Right? Absolutely.
More like singing.
But it's all music at the end of the day, so. Yep.
And you just never know. Sometimes you just put two people to cook together and some crazy shit could come out of it. You never know. So more, that's what's up. Merch, more music. You also have beats for sale, guys. You already know. Tap in
all the time.
If you need the good beats from good food, tap in right here. You already know what time it is. So you already told us who you wanted to work with in the future. Is there any advice that you would give to younger creatives like coming into this? What would you tell them?
Shit, just do what you want and just make sure your paper right.
Right. Get that money.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't let them get over you. On you. So
is that something that you would tell your younger self?
Definitely. Hell yeah.
Coming into this.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yo. Get that paperwork straight. And then all the money. Get the money straight. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit. Get to the bag.
Facts all the time.
Right? Because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Adulting is taking care of ourselves, so gotta get to the money. That's what's up, yo. And what does anybody have to do? Like, if somebody wants to work with good food, what they gotta do?
Shit, just ask.
Y'all heard the man. Just ask.
You know, it's not that hard.
Yo, for real, it's true. Love is free.
You know,
so y'all already know, man. If you're working out here working hard, and you're doing what you gotta do, and you get into the bag,
shit.
Tap in with good food if you need some beats.
I'm here. I'm always working.
And where could everybody find you? Like, what's your handles for Instagram, your Twitter, all of that?
Well, everything is Good Food Music. Yeah. You know, I just go by Good Food. I make music, so this is Good Food. But goodfoodmusic.bandcamp.com. All my music is there. Freaking SoundCloud, I still have some stuff up on there. Just Spotify, Good Food. It should pop right up. Yeah.
Tap in. There's a lot of great stuff all over for Good Food. We got the good links on the SoundCloud, the good links on the Bandcamp. Make sure y'all tap in with Bandcamp because that's what directly supports the artists directly. So you already know what time it is. And yo, thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you so much, man. And I'm definitely going to be tapped in. I'm tapped in with the merch. You got me. Count me in to cop a shirt. And I'm tapped in with whatever you got coming out. And if I know anyone that I feel like is worthy, I will definitely send them your way.
Please do, you know. Please do.
I got you.
I'm always looking for new music too, you know, new people to work with and stuff. So
all right. Yeah. Thank you for coming in on the show, man. And you already know, man, Dominican de pura cepa. We out here in the motherfucking building. We out. Peace.